This COVID thing's been really weird. Went back to work Tuesday. I felt alright, still tired, bit of cold. And Wednesday, and then Thursday I felt rotten again. Was sick at work, so I came home, wiped all the car down, wiped the office down, the lot, even though I know I'm negative, it doesn't hurt. So Thursday was spent in bed, and Friday much the same, just really tired, full of snot Friday and a sore throat. Today just tired, not so much of the snot or anything, which is typical because I was supposed to be going to the iDriver Classic car show at Kyneton, but I thought, with me obviously still got cold symptoms and all that lot, I don't think it's fair on anyone else, just in case I spread something, because even though I'm negative doesn't mean I'm not capable of spreading it. I don't know how it works, so I've stayed at home today. Although I did go to the hardware store with my uncle and got some masking tape, some gas for me torch, and some Hammerite black, because you can't have enough Hammerite black. Anyway, news. I've just dry fitted the exhaust. I've put the sump on, but I haven't thread locked the bolts. Because I'm going to take all the bolts out again. I'm going to thread lock every one of them, but I've just done some little bits showing you where I've put the silicone and what have you. But he now has two exhausts, and I think you'll agree, looks more like what a ZX10 should. I do like creamy shiny exhaust, oh for fuck's sake. Anyway, I will not lie, there's the extra bit on the back of the sump. I've just put a little bolt in it so far. Now, the best way to put the headers on is to try and get that bracket the other side of the sump before you start to offer the headers up, because I fought and fought with those headers, because naturally they've got a bit of spring in them, and you'd get one in and the back end would fall out, you get another one in, something else would fall out. So it's just literally took me probably 40 minutes just to wangle this on. Now, as you can see, still room for the oil cooler bracket. I've got to put the coolant rail back in, but now I know it fits. One thing I've noticed though, I'm going to have to put a piggyback on the oil pressure sensor wire. It's only about an inch too short where it is now in the new position. I don't know whether you saw it out there, don't care. So yeah, it fits, and it's all bolted up well up here. I've ordered some new exhaust gaskets. I just thought, I was bored to shit this out of my brain, and while I've got half an hour energy, I'll piss about. So here's the oil line. You'll see how the front of the plumbing on the ZDI 1100 is different. Look, you've got two outputs. So I'm taking that one, it's from the head, and I take it this two. One of them will be oil cooler, and another one, there's a line that goes on the bottom of the sump round, which is in the other shed at the minute being cleaned and what have you. So all told, I'm happy with that, and I'm fucking knackered again now, so I'm going to go. But I just thought I'd show you the progress so far. The sump went on without an issue. Now what you've got to do, where I showed you the silicone, I've videoed this, but you put it on the engine side and you put it on the pan as well, stick the gasket on. I always use a bit of white grease, then they come off easier, and then I've just buzzed it up till the silicone sets, and then I think there's 4 bolts that you have to thread lock. When the silicone is set, probably tomorrow, I'll buzz them out, thread lock them, buzz them back in, and I'll torque everything up, because as far as I'm concerned, that sump ain't coming back off again. It doesn't need to. So yeah, so that's where we are. So enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys. Be safe, etc, etc, all that rollocks, and don't forget, for several thousand of you, to join Patreon so I can retire. Thank you.